Greetings to all. Hope you're doing well. Let me first check the sound. How to go there. Okay, it's loud and clear. It's beautiful. The title of this video is Sex Offenders. Is it how it goes down? Those who know the law, feel free to enlighten us. Let me share the video, man. First of all, in the chat, change to the video of the YouTube channel Moish World TV. As you can see, 25,000 subscribers. His video was uploaded a few days ago, about 4 days ago, and it has 13,000 views. Moish World TV is the channel of a Moorish individual called or known as Tazaryach. And you have the link in the chat, so you can always go to it once the chat will appear after this live stream. What happened just before he will start speaking, and I will play from that point on, he played a video of Tariq Nasheed going at Tazaryach. So Tariq Nasheed addressed the fact that Tazaryach was accused or charged with domestic violence, physical violence against some lady. But it's something I didn't know, because that thing I have addressed it in the past. You know, it's not news to me. But that thing that will follow was news. Now, I'm not playing Tariq Nasheed talking, but if you want to hear it, it's on this actual video. The timestamp right now is minute 19:03. So if you go just a minute or so before, or a few seconds before, you will hear Tariq Nasheed. But there is a music playing in the background, and that will cause some sort of a copyright issue. As a matter of fact, you can see it appearing on Moish World TV's video. So without further ado, like they say, let me play it.
Let's stop right there. Let's deal with this off the top. Let's get this out the way real quick. Real quick, let's get this off the top. All right? We're going to get this. We're going to knock this out the park off the top. So many people have been on my feed today. Many people have been on my timeline today, claiming that, oh, you're a sex offender. You're a sex offender. I want to explain something. I want to explain something to everybody. The reason why I'm going to address this tonight is because it shows I'm going to prove to you how easily we are misled. See this? Look at this. Nah, ain't no getting out. Ain't no getting that out the way. All right. I'm going to show you how easily we are misled. And I want y'all to pay close attention. There's 800 people in here. But now when I finish with this segment right here, I want to ask you, do you understand or not? I know you probably say, oh, why are you doing all that? Okay, you don't know who you're dealing with. But now, so pay attention. Listen to that. Tariq warned you, my brother. No, he didn't warn nobody. Now, let's get busy. Let's get busy. Let me show you how this works. Now, what I'm about to do is I'm going to break all of this down for you so simply real quick. All right? I knew he was going to say it was a lie. So here is the video where he said a registered sex offender. Here is the actual paper. Sorry for the way that it looks, because I've had it for a while and I've been saving it for my documentary. I've been saving it for my documentary about my life. So what I want you to pay close attention to, all right? What I want you to pay close attention to, and I'm going to blow it up for you. What I want you to pay close attention to is that this is an initial appearance questionnaire, all right? I want you to pay attention to the upper right-hand corner. What's in that right-hand corner, there is a case number right there. Now, one of the problems with our people, Emily Ill of the Moorish Science Temple of America, the first appointed Supreme Grand Sheikh, say we would be okay if we knew how to read. Now, right there is a case number. Everybody, if you got your pens and paper, I want you to write down the case number. 2C00435157. There's a case number. But before you finish, let's go down. It's a questionnaire. All right? But we're going to go all the way down to what says record check, because many of you can't read. So I'm going to, you Nashidians can't read. You know what I mean? No, I don't have a rent. I don't know. No, it's all own. Somebody said no rent, LOL. No, because right there it says own. 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 Learn how to read, you Nushidianites. Now, let's go down to record check. I'm not going to let you distract me. Record check. So this is the district court record check. All right? This is the district court record check. Traffic, yes, they checked. Criminal, yes, they checked. All right. Now let's go all the way down here to registered lifetime sex offender. Yes, they checked it. It's the MOSOR. Okay. But before we get to that, we'll explain what MOSOR is in a minute. Well, I told this story the other night that I was in Lowe's and a Mexican disrespect the sister, and it says, Defendant Johnson then began to yell at him and stated, "That's my sister. You can't talk to her like that. You effing illegal." Now, that was a lie. But that's what the Mexican said. I called him an effing illegal. And then he went on to say, because we're not going to get stuck here. Defendant Johnson then punched victim Apercio in the face with a closed fist. I told this story the other night. Okay? Now, here is the charge papers. But now, here is the caveat to the charge papers. All right? This happened at 10/13/26. Judge Stephen Wyman. Now, what you need to understand that on the right-hand side, there is a case number. Okay? Now, remember I told you about the case number on the questionnaire? 2C00435157. Look underneath here on here. Here is the case number, you dumb fools. I'm calling you dumb fools because you're stupid. You're dumb and you're easily fooled and manipulated. Now, if you think I'm a sex offender, use a dumb fool, because the case number matches what is called a second-degree assault, you dumb fools. What is wrong with you dumb fools? Huh? What is wrong with you idiots? You idiots believe this dumb stuff? Huh? This is why y'all are so easily manipulated, you Nashideites. This is why y'all so easily manipulated. Look at the case number. The case number in the right-hand corner. This is why you're so easily manipulated, you dummies. Now, I don't have to address nothing else with you idiots. And we're going to get back up on this agent. Do y'all see that? Press 7 if you see what I'm saying. Press 7 if you see what I'm saying. It's merely checking the records. That's all it is. It's checking the records. Press 7 if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, we got somebody confused. We're going to run it back for the confused.
All right, we've heard it. He provided his explanation about why there's a mention of sex offender, and why it says yes, or why we have the letter Y, because you know how it is nowadays. If you say it says yes, and no, it doesn't say yes, it just says the letter Y. So I'm confused. I am confused. Please, brothers and sisters, lawyers, people who are familiar with the law, people who ever had a any sort of record, citation, that ever faced a judge, that ever been arrested for fighting, for an altercation? Please enlighten me. Please enlighten me because I don't understand I don't understand this reasoning. I don't understand this logic. I've just changed the title actually while the video was playing because he said, let me show you how it works. So I changed the title to, it was initially, is it how it goes down? And I've changed it to, is it how it works? So in America, when somebody has a physical altercation or a fight, do they have a legal document and there's a area where it says sex offender, and then why? Is this a common practice in America, or is it just in B-more, or just some particular states in America? Is it just in one city in the whole of America? Because in France, it doesn't work like that. In England, it doesn't work like that. And I'm pretty sure that in most countries in the world, it doesn't work like that. Because he kept going on about, look at the case number and explain what he was arrested for because of a fight. And he was apparently defending a sister. So, what does it have to do with the mention of sex offender and the letter Y, which stands for yes? What does it have to do with it? From my understanding, if there's a mention of sex offender and then it says Y, which stands for yes, it means that the person has been charged or labeled or considered one. So please explain to me. It doesn't have to be right now because for those that don't know, you have the link to get on the panel, right? It's the second link. The first link is to join, and people can participate in the chat once they are members. But anybody can just get on the stream right now. Now, it is actually very early in America right now. It is the early hours. So once the video is uploaded, please feel free to enlighten me in the comment section. Everybody can type in the comment section. Members can only participate in the chat while the video is live streaming, basically during the streams, during the live streams. But the comment section is open to all. Have you ever heard such thing before? I mean, is it how easy it is to get away? Is this how easy it is to get away from such a strong charge, a strong accusation? Now, the Moors deal with the law. The Huckabee is a self-proclaimed Moor. Is this how people break down the law? We talk about the Black Law Dictionary and all different kind of laws and jurisdiction and status. So I've never heard of that before. Is this common practice? Is this usual practice? You're in America, you get into a fight with someone, you punch a person, and then they give you a document. A document is written, and there's a part that says sex offender. Yes. I mean, if that's the case, then okay, that's how they normally do. But I never heard of that. I'm just not convinced about that explanation. I'm not convinced at all. To me, it's very unlikely that if you get into a fight, if you punch someone, you end up with a mention of sex offender. Whether it is an accusation or a charge, what does the Y stand for if it doesn't stand for yes? I'm very puzzled right now. I'm very puzzled. Now, he said there was 800 people watching. I mean, out of curiosity, maybe what I will do is actually look at the chat and see what people say. I've never heard that in my life before. I don't even see the logic in that. To me, it sounds weird. It sounds strange. I mean, we have people define the laws of gravity, define the laws of logic, define the laws of grammar. I've heard it all, but that one right there, So please, I'm confused. I don't know about this. I would like to learn. Does it make sense to y'all? Because to me, it doesn't make sense. To me, it just doesn't make sense at all. All right? So I can't wait for the comments to give me some enlightenment. I can't wait to be taught. I want you to teach me, brothers and sisters, lawyers, enthusiasts of the law. I mean, please, I'm sure some of you got into a fight before, or you know someone who got into a fight. You might have one family member who got into a fight, even if it was just one blow, one kick, one punch. I would like to understand how somebody's going to punch a person, and then we have a mention of sex offender. Yes. Is this how the American judicial system work? Is this how the law is in America? I mean, if that's how it works, why would he only mention sex offender? So maybe somebody's going to punch a dude in the street, and then you have murder, second degree, grand theft, bank robbery. Why? Yes. I'm very confused right now. I'm very confused. So some people like to act like, well, you're not from here, so you don't understand. You know what I'm saying? You don't know where it goes. Well, please teach me, please, about this. Not the history, not the so-called Black Native Americans. Which really, they're talking about Indians who used to own black slaves. There's a documentary about that. Um, Black slaves, red masters. You know what I'm saying? But people want to sweep that under the rug. It's fine. Just about the law, please. So anybody can join the discussion. This thing is it's not an issue of race, creed, color, religion. It's about the law. It's about the law. Stay safe, stay healthy. If I am allowed to by the nature, I will definitely holler back at you. If you're not part of the solution, you'll be part of the problem. Do I to do a nature? Hotep.
Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving middle nature classes. And here, that's the flyer. Okay? So, those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video, Kemet and Ma'at, before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Meta Nature class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Meta Nature lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta Nature, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody is interested in learning the Meta Nature, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Neture classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how, involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge, no question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class, and all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medunetia class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/ma'atforever.